for a little bit and be like, wow, okay, I'll take that and I'll think about it.
Dude,
I hope that you would.
imagine this, right? Imagine you have a basketball, right? And let's say you put a point on the basketball, like a pin, right? And let's say you want to draw like a distance away from the pin, like a circle around the pin on the basketball, inscribed on the basketball. Any point you put on that circle, that arc on the basketball, will be at an equal height to another point on the same arc because it's a cross section essentially, right? So saying that they're not
You're
different
telling me the
heights or
brainwashing.
it doesn't matter.
So as a flat earther, I'm
They've
interested.
already taught you how to think about shit. You know, I'm gonna have to teach you how to out of the structure. Can you not acknowledge that they've taught you how to think about this? And it's so difficult for us to try to
I
talk
thought
you
about
out
it
of that.
myself.
Why can't that be known?
No, I don't think I've been brainwashed. I thought about it
Dude,
myself.
you didn't think about it yourself. Somebody told you about it. And because you were educated, because some full grown adult male or woman tried to talk. Listen, dude, part of us relating to each other will be built on our expectation of we're going through it together. And if you don't think we're going it through together, you're going to think that you have some sort of greater knowledge than me. But truth be told, you've been told a whole bunch of stories. It's very obvious where you get your information from. It's not any sort of mystery to any of us that you've been talked into believing this shit. Now, what our difficulty is describing to you another alternative. Apocryphon just laid it out. We've all laid it out very clearly. And you have a refusal to believe or take any of this shit as honestly as you just absorbed all the shit you were propagandized into believing. That's what's happening.
I could say the same thing applies to anything.
No, you can't say the same thing about me because nobody taught me about flat Earth growing up in school.
No
So
one
get
taught me
real.
that, bro.
Yeah, they taught you about the globe, bro. Don't
Where'd you learn
fucking
about
lie to
flat
me.
Earth?
I
Growing
learned
up.
about flat Earth
Here's
because
growing
I
up.
didn't have anything else to believe in, and I
Well,
looked
how'd
for
you come to
I found it
believing in
myself
flat
like
Earth?
everyone else.
How'd you come to believing flat Earth?
I'm still baffled that any Glober is going to refute what I just fucking said and still even have the audacity to carry on an argument. Go ahead.
We already
Do me a favor.
explained.
Do me a favor. Hold on for a sec. Hold on. Pokemon, you have access to Palos Verdes, right? You can get there in not too long, right?
Yeah. I'm right here in Los
Go
Angeles.
out to Point Vicente Lighthouse. Stand out there and look out at the horizon. Tell me if it looks like a straight line to you. That's all.
It's always going to be a straight line.
Just go out and look. Just go out and look, man.
Okay, well, check it out.
Tell me if it's a straight line.
Well, check it out, Scott.
Okay.
Next week,
then come back. All right.
Hey, Scott, check it out. Next week, hopefully next week, I'm getting my settlement, and I'm gonna go buy a P900. Next week, I'm getting it. Hopefully, that's what it is. Check.
You don't need that.
If you need $50, bro, I'll donate to it.
Because the really cool thing about this Point Vicente Lighthouse, it's jutting out of the land, and you can look to your right, and you can look to your left, and you can see horizon going all the way around you, about 180 degrees.
Okay.
Nice. And you tell me if it looks straight.
Listen,
tell me if it looks like a straight line to you.
I'll do.
All right.
Okay. Hold on, Scott. Now we're going back to the eyeball, and I'm going to explain this to you. Please listen, okay?
Thank you.
If you look directly, listen. Hear me out. If you look directly out to that ocean, and all you have is ocean, no mountains, no boats, no piers, nothing, that's going to be horizontal. But in our peripherals, it's going to be a little bent because that's the way our eyes are. Now, all I have to do is look a little left or a little right, and it's flat again. And only our peripherals are going to show a curve at the end of it because that's how our eyes work. That's a lens in our eyes.
Blessed understanding.
But if you look right, you're standing on this point and you're pretty much looking north. Let me see. Yeah, it's pretty much northwest.
Do you understand what he said?
He doesn't.
What he
no,
said.
dude, you don't give a fuck what he said. Can you clarify, just for our sake? Do you understand?
Still man me. Real quick.
Steel man him for a change, because you're so dishonest. I can't ever fucking trust you anymore.
He said our eyes make curves at the peripherals.
Why isn't that the case?
Would you deny that?
Yeah, are you going to deny that?
No,
Why can't we pin you down, bro?
Okay. Oh, no.
Let's
They do.
crucify you, bro.
Okay.
They do. Of
Yeah,
course
they do. Yeah, you're right. They
Hold
do.
on.
You're goddamn right. They do. So don't
Scott,
lie.
Wait, Scott,
I didn't lie.
at this.
You're
That's
breaking up.
okay,
You're
and I
breaking
will.
up. Hold on, you're breaking up, Apoc, a
But
little bit.
do you guys see how you had to jump on that because you might have?
We jump
heard
on it because that's
something?
the main point of our argument. Is that the
Yes, I know.
peripheral of our eye has everything to do with the curvature.
but
It
you-
has
but you
everything to
don't-
do with the ball of our eye.
But you don't want to hear what I'm
A
going to
story.
suggest he
Yeah,
does.
you're
Okay.
right.
Okay,
No,
Scott.
I'm just going to tell him to do something.
Can you hear me now? Can you? Am I hearing clear?
Yes. I was
Okay,
about to
hold
say
on.
go out there and look northwest, right? And you can
Okay.
see what you see as a straight line of horizon looking northwest.
Okay.
And you can imagine that line going straight northwest to infinity, right? You can imagine that in your head.
Okay.
And then as you spin your head around and you start to look southeast,
Okay.
and then you see another line pretty much going straight out from there.
Okay.
Can you connect those two lines for me?
A flat
Yes,
circle.
I can. And here's how.
Flat circle. There we go. It's a flat. No. That's exactly right. It's a flat
It
circle.
is exactly right. It's a flat plane.
Yes,
We have a circle
you-
of light, you dumbass.
Yes.
It's a flat circle.
Scott.
It's not
Okay,
a straight line, right?
Okay.
I don't
okay,
want to
Scott.
answer
we
for
agree.
Apoc. I'm
It's
sorry. I gotta
only
we agree.
okay, Scott. It's only what he said, a flat circle, because
Okay.
our eyes are creating that, because that's the way we see things. Because here's the point that I want to make, Scott.
No.
Scott, listen to me. I'm looking northwest and I see a curve, okay, at my peripheral. Now, all I have to do is look a little left and that curve is now straight. Why? Because now our eyes are focused on what was curved.
Yes.
It was curved, but now it's straight because I changed my position. It's still now horizontally flat. That curve disappears because my perspective,
focus.
my
Your
peripheral has changed. Scott,
Yes.
if you can't grasp that, you might be a little too brainwashed for this conversation.
You might be a
Yeah,
glober.
you said that like 50 times now. Move on.
Well, Scott, why don't you
Does it make a flat circle? Yes or no?
Dude. Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Akpog,
You're
you-
really gonna
Akpog,
wear us
Do you
down.
agree, do you agree with Sing Cleanser that it makes a flat circle? Sing Cleanser said it makes a flat circle.
Because our eyes do that.
Absolutely.
It curves at the ends on our peripherals. It's curved because that's the way. Because our lens is curved. Do you understand this fucking
Praise
concept?
God.
Do you understand the fucking concept?
Yeah, that's not why it creates a flat circle.
You're just in the reality.
Oh my God!
You're
That
such
is
a head
exactly
ass.
why we fucking
That's
see it that
exactly
way.
why we argue against you.
Oh my God!
I agreed that there is a slight curve.
You agreed it's 180.
Listen,
I can turn 360
that is
degrees.
not that is not the reason.
You
that
Glover are so
360
fucking
degrees in my
cowardice.
lounge room.
Cowards.
I can turn 360 degrees in my rectangular lounge room. It doesn't make it a circle. I've just
Well,
gone.
we'll
I've
turn
just
it
turned
the
it.
eternal circle, and you'll find the 360 degrees.
Okay, better yet.
Who was that? Which Aussie was that? Was that
Hold on, let
or
Scott look
T-Dub?
for help. He's trying to find a teammate.
No, was that- no,
let
was
him
that
find a
T-
teammate.
I'm not finding a teammate. T-Dub?
Look for your teammate, Scott.
Okay, Scott.
I can't distinguish their voices
Hey,
yet.
Scott, can you
Just
hear me, Scott?
badgering him at this point.
Hey,
T-Dub
Scott, can you?
and Timbo are not my teammates.
Hey, Scott, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Scott?
Yes.
Okay, here's a better example. Okay, have you ever been deep sea fishing?
Deep sea. Yeah, I know. I've been out on boats on the middle of the ocean, though.
Okay. So you have the ocean where you see nothing but water around you. Would that be correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
With that being said, you can look out at the bow of the boat and it's going to be flat horizontal because the water is completely flat. But at our peripherals, it's curved. Now,
Who
you can
cares?
Who cares?
What the
That's the whole
fuck?
fucking point of the
Listen over
argument.
here.
Settle down, man.
Let me finish. Let me finish. When you go from the bow of the boat, okay, then you go to the other side. Guess what? Still flat, but our peripheral is showing a curve because that's the way our lenses work. Now, you can literally stand at the top of the boat and spin yourself 360 degree, and you're
Yes.
gonna see flat, 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 flat,
Flat.
all the way around the circle.
I agree. You're going to see flat
And
all
you're
the way
not
around the
going to be able to
circle.
lie about it, Scott.
And guess
I've
what?
already agreed. You see
But
flat all the way around.
and here's the point. If you
This is
were
what you
on
guys are not listening.
no, listen.
I agreed there was flat. What's your point?
Okay.
Reality. Reality is our
exactly.
point.
I agreed it was flat. What's the
If
point you're trying to make?
If you're on a sphere, you would not see that. Do you understand that?
Yes, you
now
would.
You're arguing.
And
Now
I
you're
can
arguing.
explain this
Yes.
easily.
Hold on. Yes, you would, of course. But now you're
Oh
arguing
my
it's an
God,
argument
bro.
I never
Oh my
made.
God.
Is
Oh my God.
is the horizon line a flat circle? Yes or no?
Oh my God, bro. Holy fuck.
Is it a flat circle?
You're lost,
Come
bro.
on,
You're
you
lost.
can do this, Apocryphon. Is the
You're lost.
horizon line a flat circle?
Your
that-
eyes. No. Not the horizon. The horizon isn't. But the way you perceive it through your lens, it does look that way.
What is the horizon line then?
Horizontally flat.
We said it was flat.
Do you understand what flat means?
Yes.
Horizontal. No
I
change
said
of
it was-
elevation.
I
It's
agreed.
not curving.
Yes,
It's not
I
curving.
agreed. No,
Okay,
no change of
good.
elevation. We
Good,
agreed.
good,
So what
good.
are you arguing against?
The fact that you think you're on a ball and you're seeing curvature of the earth. It's not curvature of the earth. It's the curvature in your eye perspective.
What shape does the horizon make? If you're out in the middle of the ocean, deep sea fishing,
it doesn't make a shape. It doesn't make a
there's
shape.
there's a line.
No,
There's a
I
line,
disagree.
right?
I disagree. It makes the shape of the eye because that's all we see. Don't
Well,
fucking get tricked. This
but
is
there's-
obvious. It's
No,
natural.
I mean in regards to
Apocryphon?
it doesn't
Yeah.
create a shape like a circle.
Well,
like a
dude,
ball.
we
It
have
Why
to
doesn't make a shape.
acknowledge
make
it.
a circle?
It's,
Why do you
it's
have to
fucking
resist that?
perfect with the geometry of our eye.
It's a
Our eye is a
circle.
ball.
It's a circle.
You mean according to our eye it does. And I
Yeah,
agree. You're
according
right.
to our
It's a
eye.
circle.
Right.
Why do you guys
to
have
our
to
eye.
do this?
To
Look
our
at the
eye.
pupil
Why
of your
can't you just
ball
recognize
eye.
reality?
Okay.
Just
Ignorant
concede
motherfucker.
reality.
But
It makes a
here's
circle.
okay. A circle.
Shame on you,
because
Scott.
Because
Shame.
that's our perspective.
It makes a circle.
But does it make a ball? There's two differences.
You guys have to.
Does it make a
admit
ball?
Well,
Does it make a ball?
Stop
We're
interrupting
not there.
Scott and let him speak for 10 seconds, bro.
We're
Does it
not
make a
there.
ball?
Does
Scott,
it make a
does
Does it make
circle?
a circle like a hula hoop around you?
Yes, it does make a hula hoop.
Yes.
You're right.
Yes,
there you
sir.
go. Bullseye.
Yes, sir.
Bullseye.
Whoever said
because
that
because
on
that's the
it.
way we see. Absolutely. We can
Why-
see a
That's the
horizon.
truth. Why would we
Yes.
lie?
Yes. There
Why
you
would
go.
you? That's what I've been saying the entire time. What have you
Oh.
guys been hearing?
Well, then welcome to Flat Earth. Scott.
You've been talking about a globe.
That is what you
Remember?
said, Scott.
I never
heard
mentioned
you.
the
Remember
globe.
when you were talking about
heard
the
you.
Earth curvature?
I never mentioned the
Idiot.
globe. I said
Yeah,
the
you
horizon
won't
makes
mention it because dude,
Uh,
you're not cloaked.
Oh my goodness!
Scott,
the
I
horizon,
heard
the
you.
horizon,
I heard you.
the
I heard you
horizon
say
forms
it.
a flat circle. You heard me say what?
I heard you say that it formed a flat circle. I heard what
Oh,
you
thank
said.
you, thank you.
Okay, let's deal with that then. Does it,
Okay.
Fleur?
Okay.
Does it?
Let me do this. Look at it. Here, let me do this. Let me do this.
Let's deal with it. Does it
Check this
form a
out, check this
flat
out.
circle? It does.
Check
of
this out.
course.
Okay,
Check
okay.
this out.
Can
It
we
forms
get
a
a deeper
flat
with Apocryphon
circle.
now? Can you
Here we
convince
go.
Apocryphon of that? Go
Okay,
for
look
it,
at
St. Cleanser.
I'm-
Shut up.
Apocryphon
I'm-
agrees with me.
Look
I
at.
don't
I'm
think he does
posting a
I
that.
photo.
disagree.
No, I'm posting a photo.
Well, there's no
Listen,
flat earthers that's going to disagree
at-
with it. It looks flat.
Yeah, I
He's
disagree.
disagreeing. There
Okay,
you go.
relax. Okay, so there are
I
flat
posted a photo.
earthers. Okay, Apocryphon, we have flat earthers that disagree that it looks flat.
Well,
Okay,
let's see if we
hold
can
on.
reach a
That
resolution.
it's a circle.
Why
Fuck's
would it
sake.
be?
That's the way our eyes.
Okay,
Why
I can
would the
turn- I
fuck
can
it
turn-
not?
Can turn 360 degrees in my rectangular lounge room, and now my lounge room is a fucking rectangular circle.
You're right. You're right. No. Hold on, Sin. Hold on,
When
Sin.
you get rectangular, it is
Hold
a
on, Sin.
circle.
No,
but
wait, hold on, Sin. Hold on. He is describing exactly what we're saying. Because our eyes see, because of the lens, the convexity of it is going to be round. That's
Yes.
true, because that's the way we see things. So I took a photo right now of a round, flat table. Obviously, it's not a ball, though. That is not a ball. That is not a sphere. It's not a fucking
Never
oblate
claimed it
spheroid.
was.
Okay,
Yep, we agree. We agree.
you okay? So you agree that the Earth is not, so hold on. So
oblique
so you-
isn't what you're.
oblate. I said.
He
So hold
said
on.
oblate.
Okay. So Scott, you said you agree. So would you agree that the Earth is not an oblate spheroid?
No.
He's
Well,
gonna say at the bigger scales, it's a globe. You know
No,
what this guy's
I'm
gonna
not
say.
saying that at all.
You're gonna say
I'm saying-
exactly what every stupid motherfucker's ever told you
This
to
guys are just
believe.
interrupting him at this point.
Oh, cry
I
about it
apologize.
into a river that nobody
I'm
fucking pisses
asking
in.
you, how can you see that table's in a sphere or a circle? How do you know this table's a circle?
because I know it's a circle.
Yeah, I know. But how do you determine that? How do your eyes determine it's a circle?
Because
Well,
I
hold
look
on,
at it.
no, APOC.
Because there are edges to it, right?
It doesn't look like a circle. No.
Because there are edges to it, right?
Right.
Okay.
Lord.
It's about perspective. Because look at. Let me
Because there are
take another.
edges to it, right?
Let me
We're getting there,
The-
Pokerfun.
look.
We'll get there.
Look at it. I'm going to take another picture. You said, how do I know it's flat in a circle? Well, there you go. This is how.
Yeah.
Because my perspective shows me this. Look at it. Do you see it?
Yeah, I can see. I
That's why.
can see the
Scott,
edges.
you were
Yeah.
asking for that one, bro.
No. That's exactly. That's
an
why are you laughing?
obvious one.
This is what I wanted.
It's all about perspective. Now, let me do this.
Because
let me
we
take
can
another photo.
see the edges, right?
Right. Now look at.
We can-
Now I'm going to
okay.
hold on. Now I'm going to take a photo. Hold on.
Dude,
Now I'm going
it's
to take a
because we
photo.
can see the edges.
Photo. Okay. This is where Globers think they see a curved ball. This is why you think it's a ball. I put the camera in the middle of the table. Now look at the picture. Does it look like a ball? I think so.
Posting
But you saw the perspective of seeing it. It's not a ball. Yeah, I posted.
Looks like a flat
You
Earth
see-
with a circumference of light.
There you go. There you go.
But here's the thing.
Welcome to Flat
Apocryphon.
Earth, Scott. I'm glad to
Here's the
have
thing,
you.
Apocryphon. Take a video of this thing, put your camera on a pivot, and spin it all the way around, and we can watch the line all the way around. And how do you know it's a circle? Because you can see the edges of it.
You can see
Right.
that in the videos that they give us.
You can see
Right.
the edges.
I'll
of
show
the
you.
table,
Actually, I
right?
will show you the video. I
Right.
won't be a
Yes.
liar.
That's
yes.
what defines the shape of this circle. Is its edges, correct?
Right. You're right.
Circle. Keep saying it.
I'll say it all
Right.
day long.
Yeah,
It's
so
not
gu-
a
so-
ball.
So guess
How
what?
are there
That
how
ta-
are there
look-
edges on the
Hey,
horizon?
Scott. Hey, Scott. Because the
How are they-
horizon is because that's where the sky meets the ground. It's apparent.
Where did the
That's what we
light
call a
go? Where
horizon.
did the
But
light
how-
go?
But how are there edges?
Where did the light
Because
go?
because the edges that we see through our own eyes is the sky meeting the ground. That is the definition of a horizon.
Literally.
It's an apparent position.
So is it different from this table then? Because the table I can see an edge,
No,
right? Where-
no. It's how we see things. So when I show you a round
So this table was irrelevant.
No, it was very relevant. When I show you a table that's round
Uh-huh.
in the perspective of the camera, because it took the photo of it, then when
Yeah.
you look at your eyes in the middle of the ocean, it looks round. It's the same fucking thing, but it's not
so
a
why don't
ball.
all tables look round?
So we know. Hold on. So we know by this same logic, we know that table's not a fucking ball because I showed you from the outside
I
looking in
agree
like
it's
we're
not a
God.
ball.
Like we're God.
Yeah,
Imagine
hold
if you-
on, hold on. He agrees it's not a ball. Let's just stop.
I've always
okay.
agreed. I've
Let's
always
just
agreed it's not a
fuck-
ball.
Okay.
Scott,
so
you
the
do
Earth
this
is not a
all
ball.
the time.
Got it. Okay. No. Scott agreed that the Earth is not a ball. There you go.
I
love
agreed
Scott.
the table's
He's
not-
like
I
a
agree the
local
table's not a ball.
guy.
But it's the same way we see the Earth, bro.
You guys,
The Earth is not a ball.
Scott,
do we have-
can you click on the link that I posted in the
it's
chat?
20
how to
It's 20
explain
20
how we see edges then?
Because there's no more light.
We see edges as clear as we saw the edges on.
Well,
those
we only
table- on
see
that
what we
table,
can
right?
see because of light, brother.
Right.
But, yes, I know. Of course, we only
Oops.
see because of
Oh,
light.
well, so
duh.
why do you expect us not to see other than what we can fucking see?
But why are the edges of the horizon as clear as the edges of the table?
Because apparently we can't see past this.
But why?
Do you want to watch the videos? You call it all sorts of different things.
Why are the edges of the table or the edges of the horizon as clear as the edges of the table? They
Because
are.
that's the way we see it.
You know
Because
it.
that's the way we see it.
Because
Yeah,
there's
that's the way
an
we see it.
atmosphere. no flat earther would call it atmosphere because there's no sphere. It's the holy breath of the Holy Spirit. It's the air. There's no sphere involved. You guys added that shit. Stop lying. Stop being a liar. There's no scripture of your atmosphere, nothing.
Okay, explain how this thing works to create an apparent edge of the horizon.
Because
The
it
edge-
conforms with the eye.
It's just like how? Okay,
The edge
Oh,
that you
appears
see,
to be the way.
Edge.
Scott.
Hey, every time we get asked where's the edge, we'll point them to Scott Mackey. He'll tell you where the edge is.
Hey,
looks
Scott, where
just
is
like
the
edge
edge,
of the table,
bro?
does it not? Does it not look just like the edge of the table?
dude.
Scott, you should drink some water.
Scott,
Does
think of
it
it this.
look like the edge of the table? Come on, guys.
Scott,
Be honest.
Scott,
Just for one moment in your lives. Be
Scott.
honest.
Hey, Scott. Listen.
Apocrypha.
Scott, I love
Apocrypha.
talking with you, but bro, you
Apocrypha.
need to drink some water.
One moment. Be honest with yourselves.
Okay.
It looks like the edge of the table, doesn't it?
Okay, Scott. Listen to me really, really carefully. Okay.
You're not going to answer it, are you? You're afraid to answer the question.
Scott.
Scott is
listen.
so
Hey,
washed.
Scott. Hey, Scott. Listen to me real carefully, bro. You're not in a ball. That's it. You're not.
You
in a
said
ball.
that.
Hey,
I
let's
know.
leave it at that. Hey,
You're not in a ball.
God is good,
And-
Scott. You don't have to believe it.
And you're desperate not to even just recognize your own senses and realize, oh, yeah, it does look just like the edge of the table, doesn't it?
Who would have thought that reality looks as
Just
exactly
like
as
it.
God presented it? Who would have thought?
No, Apocryphon presented it, not me.
Dude,
You know, he
okay,
presented- he
so
presented the
how
table.
at every altitude it conforms with our eye and it's just flat? Why?
I mean, every altitude.
Because-
it
Dude,
considers
no,
Because-
There, hold on. Let me. Hold on, bro.
I'll let Terrence take over. He's been
Okay,
waiting
Terrence, you
patiently.
get to go.
Okay,
You get the
so-
right away.
It's because the horizon, right, is equidistant whatever angle you're looking at, right? Wherever you look, wherever direction you're looking, the horizon is going to be equidistant from you, right? And that creates a ring, right, which is equidistant, has the same distance all the way around you, and that has the same level of elevation. Think of it as putting a pin on a basketball, then drawing a circle equidistant from that pin on the surface of the basketball. If you take that ring out of the basketball shape,
Brother,
get a
you are
you
stunted.
get a flat circle.
No, I think you're stunted. That may sound offensive, but I don't think you're right. No, dude, you couldn't
don't
be
think I'm
more
right. What
wrong.
was your
Like
rebuttal?
I'm not trying to fuck with you, but you couldn't be more wrong.
Here's the rebuttal, guys.
I'm not
You
really.
know that
I don't
the
think
flat
you
circle,
know
bro,
what
you
we
get a
have
tail and a
discovered
circle.
anymore.
Hey,
I
look,
think
look,
you
look,
guys are
I'm
so fucking lost.
I'm gonna
It's
post a
impressive
rebuttal.
to see how much we even bother.
I'm gonna post a rebuttal. There you go. This is not a ball. You're
I've already
not on a
explained that.
basketball here.
I've
You're not
already
on a
explained
basketball here.
everything in the
I've
photo.
already explained to you that C to D is a distance without curvature. If you're on a
Yeah.
basketball,
I
you
agree with
cannot
you.
listen. You cannot replicate this photo on a basketball. Wanna know why? Because the C and D will be
Debunked.
curved. C and D will be
No, it
curved.
wouldn't.
C and D
Yes,
would
it
be
would.
debunked by the ball.
Yes, it would be
The
a
ball
ball.
will
Bro.
debunk it.
C and D would not be straight across. There is no straight lines on a ball. You get that?
They
you
are
understand that?
liar. You guys are liars now. If you say
you're
that it
looking-
does,
If you're
we don't have
looking
to fight
parallel
with
to the
you.
surface, if you're looking parallel to the surface, C and D will be equidistant from you, right?
No, it will
not-
be horizontal.
How do you
the
look
point-
parallel on a
It
curve?
is only
How
ever
do you
going to
go
be
parallel on a
horizontal.
curve? Think about that. How can be parallel on a curve?
Exactly.
It's a curve. Hello.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you
well,
were to
maybe
put
you're
if you were to put a ruler on top of a basketball and then compare that to the photo I posted, you're gonna see that the level of the ruler it wouldn't be touching the basketball on
yes.
both points.
yes.
It would
yes.
be the ball would be
Because the
going down
horizon, what you
away.
see, isn't a ruler.
Holy fuck,
It's a
bro.
ring.
Holy
Listen,
fuck.
hold on. Listen. No. You guys want to shit on that No. This was one of my greatest flat earth examples when I was coming into flat earth because it's still fucking true. Who would have goddamn thought? You know what? You go to the beach. You know what happens? Take a ruler. Take something flat. Anything flat. Flat as hell. Flat as you can imagine. You want geometry? Take a fucking ruler. Put it right up to the horizon. There's no curvature. You'd be a liar to say that there were. So all we have done is acknowledge that. And you want to try to come at us as if we just made some shit up. You guys, shame on you. You guys are such liars. You don't even know what you're talking about. You
C
go to
and
the
D,
beach, you'll see that it's flat. It's as
C and
simple
D
as
have the
that.
same level of dip, and they have the same distance away from you. That's why you don't see any.
No, bro, no.
Washed.
No.
You're
Let
washed.
me
That's not a
tell you one.
rebuttal.
Let me tell
You
you
guys are
one more
just
time.
screaming
You
at me
are
without sharing
washed.
any logical points.
Let me tell you one more time. A to B is 3.77 miles. C to D is over 30 miles. You cannot say they're the same distance at all.
It's a greater
com-
distance.
C
It's
to
like an
you, C
exponentially
to
greater
you. No,
distance.
no. Okay, you're standing
You
on
know,
the
you
shore.
can't even say no.
I can say no because you guys are incorrect. All right, so
No,
C to
you're
you,
not getting
wherever
it,
you're
bro.
standing, right,
You just
is
are
a
not
distance.
getting
You're
it.
not
And
getting
D
it,
to
bro.
you is a
I'm
distance.
not trying to fuck
You're not
with you,
getting
but
it.
you're just not getting it.
Yeah, they're not getting it, bro. They're lost in the sauce.
I'm really not trying to insult you, but you have to know geometry
You're not
to
getting
know
it.
what we're trying to go with.
I'm really
you
not
know?
trying to insult you, but you're just really not
Well,
getting
why
it.
can't you see that C and D is quite further of a distance than? Why don't you understand what we're trying to talk?
I'm saying, okay,
Why?
maybe I need to explain it a different way to you. Okay, so
Sure.
you're standing on the shoreline, right? Let's call your point O, the origin point, right, from wherever you're looking, right?
Do you have a
The point on the
picture or
horizon which you
something?
marked, the points on the horizon which you marked, A and B, right? They lie on the horizon, right? So since they're on the horizon, and since there's a equal, we know the distance from you to the horizon is going to be a set number which we can calculate. This means that A to O, wherever you're standing, will
Are
be a
we looking at the
distance.
same meme? Can we look at the same meme?
I'm looking at this.
APOC presented us something we can work from. Can we all
Okay.
work from that?
So
Because that's a part of our argument, dude. If
I'm
you talk
looking at
about
the-
something
I'm looking at
completely
the photo
different,
you
man,
sent.
it's gonna be weird. Can we
I'm
work with
looking at the
APOC's
photos.
meme?
I'm looking at the meme you sent. Right, I'm looking exactly what you're looking at.
You see the
right
C
now.
and the D?
Yeah, I'm seeing it. Right.
See how that's a horizontal line?
Yeah, I see how it's a
See how
horizontal
we're not
line.
trying to fuck with you?
I see how it's a horizontal line, and that
Okay,
does
so
not
what are you
go
gonna
this over.
say?
Because okay, this is what I have to say. Since we know that the horizon will be an equal distance wherever you're standing in all directions, right? We know that A to C, or your C to A will be a distance, and A to D will be a distance, and those distances will be the same.
You're coming
Because
up
the
with some
horizon,
shit that's different. I see
no,
A to
because the
B and
horizon
C to
will be the
D.
same distance
You're missing the point,
regardless
bro.
of where you're looking at in every
Dude,
direction.
listen.
This is
Listen. You're missing the tree through the forest, bro. The it's
Forest of the
not
tree.
yeah. Listen. Exactly. You're not. I get what you're saying. You're saying from that position on the shore, C and D are the same distance, right? But now
Yes.
hold on. Now in perspective, put your position at C and put someone else's position on D. There's no curvature from C to D as explained. There's
What?
no
Okay.
curvature. Do you
You just
understand
shit
that?
on their whole fucking
Do you
thing.
understand this?
Okay. Let
There's
me
no
explain.
curvature. Hold
They
on. No,
don't
don't explain.
understand that.
Don't explain
Let me
nothing. Just
explain.
hear me out. Hold on. Hear
Don't
me out.
explain shit.
Let me finish. Don't explain nothing yet. Listen. C to D is not curving and it's 30 miles, but you expect that their position to C and your position to D is curving away from you at 3.77 miles. If this is not making sense to you, you need to take off your Glober fucking glasses and realize the logic here.
Okay, hold on.
Okay,
So
let me explain.
APOC, they're saying A from B is curving, right? Okay,
Exactly.
hold on. Is there the Glober, whoever the Glober was? Are you saying A to B is curving? I want
Let
to
me
ask.
explain.
Do you see the meme? If you see the meme, A to B is where you say the curve is, right?
Right.
Let me explain.
Are you looking at the same meme, bro?
I'm looking at the same.
Okay, I just
meme.
want to have a
What you
reference.
said. Okay, let me
Yeah.
address exactly what you said.
Yeah, go
alright?
ahead.
You said, okay, so you said if you put a person at point C and a person at point D, and if you're observing them from point A, they'll be the same height. Is that the entirety of your point?
Say that again one more time. I'm
If you
sorry.
put a person at point C and a person at point D, from an observer at point A, those will be at the same height. Like,
Our argument is that C and D is perfectly level.
okay, so this is what you're not understanding, though. Since I told you, right, that the horizon is an equal distance from wherever you're standing in all directions, this also means that the dip, right, from A to C
You're
will be the
talking A to
same
B.
dip, will be the same dip from A to D.
No,
Same
no,
thing with
no.
A to
Your
B.
whole argument is A to B. We're talking C to D.
I'm also
Yeah,
talking about A to
exactly.
C.
That's the
No,
that's why you
no,
guys
you're,
don't
hey,
get it.
bro. You're missing the fucking point. You believe, if you believe in a globe Earth, you believe that A to B. The reason why you can't see beyond that point of B is because it's curving behind the ball Earth. Because mathematically, A to B is 3.77 miles, and now
Yeah.
anything beyond B is curving behind the Earth at
Yeah.
3.77 miles. But hear me out. C to D, there's no fucking curve.
Yes, sir.
That means so now put yourself at C and say, if I go 3.77 miles, it should be curving down away.
It'll be
But
the
we're
same distance from
but-
C to A, actually.
yeah, exactly.
You know,
And that-
actually, if you really wanted to get mathematically gay about this shit, we are still correct. It doesn't matter how much you fucking switch the variables. We're still right. Because the
image
geometry remains.
The
That's
image
why we're
appears.
saying it.
The image represents two lines, one horizontal line C to D, and
Four
one vertical line
lines.
A to B. Okay, so
Well, two
let me
lines.
explain. Let me actually just read this. ChatGPT gave me such a good answer on this, bro.
oh my
Gonna
god,
post it.
dude.
We're
We all
debating
know that
AI.
Dude,
Okay.
we all know that ChatGPT is going to only reference what it's been programmed to fucking speak, bro. And the programming of the ChatGPT is that the Earth is a ball. You could literally ask ChatGPT, is the Earth a spheroid? Yes. And we have all the science that we've proven, blah, 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 blah. It's a fucking story, dog. It's an
Let me-
indoctrination, bro.
No,
Okay.
no,
Can I make a
but you know
point
what?
about
He just
GPT
avoided
though?
all that. He just said no, and here's what he's gonna
Let
read
me
to
let me
us.
explain. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
let
address
him
your
explain.
answer.
He's just gonna
I prove you wrong,
avoid
bro.
all of us.
Interrupting me.
Let me.
Those. Go ahead. Let her talk.
Jenna, been a minute. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say the funny thing about ChatGPT is that with it being this AI based thing, it has every piece of information on the internet in its program. Every piece of information.
Not
So
for our
the thing about
advantage.
I don't need a lecture on this.
No.
Well,
How
no,
about
the
you
thing-
just listen though?
Can I just get to my point? Yeah. So the funny thing about ChatGPT is when you really get down the rabbit hole with it and you start demanding real photos of Earth, ChatGPT will eventually break down and tell you that there are no
Good
real
fucking
photos
points.
of a globe Earth that exists.
How could it
Period.
provide?
Not my
Yeah.
experience with it.
Yo, so your
So-
experience of wow, dude, your experience of dealing with artificial intelligence is that artificial intelligence can't create reality. That's what she's saying.
No, she said that.
Like that's the whole
she said
point.
that ChatGPT
Artificial
can't give
reality
you-
can't create
No,
reality.
he said that ChatGPT can't point you towards real images of the Earth.
That's
from-
what I just fucking said, dude.
Yeah, and that's completely false.
Are you high? My
That's not my
God.
experience with ChatGPT or Bing Chat.
Because you're a Glober.
Okay, never mind. Whatever. This doesn't matter. Back to my
Okay, so
original.
why
Back
okay,
to
let me
the-
ask you this. Why can't you detect that we're trying very in all sorts of difficult measures to relate to you only for the permission of you like acknowledging that we have a lot of fucking things we want to help you with. We don't have to help you with shit, dude.
I'm
You can
addressing
get
the
dogged
point you
out to
made.
nothing. We don't give a fuck about you. But you know what we're doing is we're actually trying to say, bro, there's a lot of different ways we can think about this, and we've developed a lot of this shit, and we've tried to take you on to our shit. You want to reject our shit? Go ahead. Go sleep in
Maybe
the dirt.
okay.
Go sleep in the dirt, boy.
I'm addressing this like
Yeah.
assuming that you're being good faith, right? I'm not saying that you're not.
No,
being
I don't think
genuine
you
with
are.
me.
I think you shit
No,
on us.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that your explanation is flawed, and I'm trying to explain the flaws to you, but you're just ignoring them.
Okay.
So like,
no. Let's be
like,
fair. What flaws? What flaw?
okay, so you're saying that C and D on the meme you showed me should be curving away from each other, right?
We're showing you it doesn't curve.
Okay, but you're saying that it should be on a globe.
No, we never said it fucking should or can or does. We say that
Okay,
it
so
does
what's the
not
contention?
fucking curve.
What's
Why
the
are you
contention?
twisting? Who the fuck? What are you? What's your motive, dude? We don't say that.
What's your
What are you
point? Like,
lying
what's your
about?
contention with globe Earth then? If you're not
My
saying that it
contention
should.
is that you're lying about what we're saying. Every flat earther just said C and D doesn't curve, and you're trying to say that okay, so this means something or the other. No, we're saying that it doesn't curve. Why can't you accept us?
I didn't contest that it didn't curve.
Okay, so
Visually
don't get it
optically
fucking
speaking.
twisted either.
Right, from your perspective, it's a straight line. I've agreed with that.
It's not from my. It's from. Dude, that's a
Everybody
geometrical
sees the
fucking
thing.
thing, dude. Are you fucking
Everybody
retarded?
Like I said
sees the
earlier
same
before,
thing.
right? The horizon's equidistant from you. It forms a
No,
ring around you.
no. Part of me
Is it?
thinks that I should listen to a lot of people, but flat earthers tell me all the time half of these guys are retarded, and you're just another retarded motherfucker because we try so hard. We try so hard to incorporate people, but you're just like another motherfucker that doesn't really care about
You're not listening
anything.
to what I'm saying.
Okay, so be honest.
I am being honest.
Equidistant,
You're
is it
assuming I'm being
totally
disingenuous. You're arguing in
Equidistant,
bad
is it?
faith right now.
What's the distance then? Is it
Okay,
equidistant?
so here's what I'm
What's the
talking
distance?
about. Right, from whatever you're standing from, wherever you're looking at, like the shoreline or the horizon, any point on the horizon that you can mark will be equidistant from you, which means that point A and
What is
point
that
B,
distance?
the distance from you, it depends on your height, and yeah, it just depends on your height. So
So there's a
usually it's like
distance, so you can measure a distance to the horizon?
that's a calculated distance.
It's calculated. It's a calculated. But you think there is a
I
distance
mean, if
to
you're
it?
not going to attack the globe Earth model and you're just going to say that, oh, we don't know the distances, and then that's a different conversation
No,
altogether.
we're gonna say you believe whatever you're told, and we're right.
yeah. Are you claiming
we're only
that-
ever
are you
gonna be
claiming-
right.
You're claiming there is a distance to the horizon?
Yeah, there is a distance to the horizon.
What
You
is
can
it?
calculate it. Well, it depends on how tall you are, but usually it's around.
Wow.
What's wrong with that
Yeah.
explanation?
All right, I'll let you guys do with that. That shit's incredible.
There's a formula for that, right?
Yeah, there's a formula for that. The horizon will be like around 3 miles, I think. I'm not sure.
You're
I forgot.
3.77.
You're like a
3.77
fuck-
miles.
Yeah.
Observer.
Either way, that's not important to what I'm saying right now.
How
It
could
is.
you have so
It
many?
is.
Let me ask you this: how could you have so many people that clearly give a fuck about you, clearly give a fuck about trying to help people into thinking like in ways that aren't gonna be harmful? Why would you hate on us and everything that we've done? We've done so much for everyone.
I'm not hating on you. I pity
No,
you guys.
no, because you can't. Because we've only ever.
So what if a 6-foot observer observes a horizon that is clearly beyond 3 miles?
Well, you'd have to show me an example of that because I'm not sure if this has actually happened.
Wait,
but if you're saying that you can see
I can show
objects
you one if
beyond,
you want.
I mean,
Wait,
if you're gonna say you can see objects beyond the supposed calculated distances, well, then that would be okay. Then my first question would be, how tall is the object you're looking at? Because if the object is tall enough, it can peek behind the horizon and be visible to you.
I'll be using an object as a distance marker, and then observing the horizon to be beyond that distance. It's been posted in the chat by Plumbob as an example.
Again, this doesn't say that you can't see objects beyond the horizon. You can still see objects beyond the horizon.
I'm talking about the horizon. I'm talking about the distance that you're
the
claiming
distance of
is
the horizon.
to the horizon. Right. Yeah.
Okay, and how do these images of oil rigs ascertain the horizon distance? They don't.
From this is a still from a video that was taken by YouTube user called BLSM69, and he went to a spot on the coast of California. I can't remember the exact location. We could post a video which gives all the details if you like. And he put the camera down to about 1 foot above the ocean and zoomed in, and he was about 9.4 miles from that furthest oil rig, and he captured the horizon. You can clearly see that the horizon is beyond that furthest oil rig. So you said it depends on the height, right? So even at 6 foot, this isn't this isn't saving you.
Yeah, you
You said
shouldn't see. Yeah,
about 3 miles
the
for 6 foot observer, right?
right. The horizon should be at 3.77 miles. The fact that you're seeing a horizon that's greater than 10 miles should be enough of a red flag. Those who can at least grasp the truth will see that, accept it, and turn their mind. Those who are still indoctrinated and brainwashed and can't accept that, well, we might not be able to help you because you're just stuck.
Two concerns. Two concerns.
Mhm.
What you're saying might be true, but there's like two concerns I have. One, how do I know that the horizon is behind these oil rigs
You
and
can
not
see
just
it.
an optical effect? No, it could be an optical illusion.
No, you
Why
can
couldn't
see
it
it.
be?
Well, is it in front of them?
Maybe it is, but I'm seeing some sort of distortion
Wouldn't
merging
it
the
be?
sky and
Wouldn't it be
and the water.
blocking your
I don't
view
know.
of
That's a
them?
concern.
How about a definition for horizon? Let's start there first. Make sure you're not too confused.
There you go.
Okay, that's just one concern. My second concern, right, is how do I know these distances are
Yeah,
accurate?
that's a question for you. We need the definition for the horizon. We want to know what you're thinking that it is.
Okay, at the horizon. Okay, so it would be the point where so you draw a line from your eyes
Remember, you
to
said it could be
the furthest
calculated.
point.
Remember,
The
you said it
furthest
could be
point.
calculated. Let's talk about that.
Okay, the furthest point on Earth before it starts curving away from you.
Is that the
Like
official
this.
definition?
Is that
Is
the
that like the
official
dictionary
definition?
definition?
That's what I was going to say.
Okay, then I can just use Google definition. I was using a geometric one, but I can just use a Google definition if that
And
is
and
appropriate.
and by the way, when you look that up, you're gonna destroy your own argument. It's gonna be funny. Go ahead, please indulge. Go ahead.
Here comes the
I don't think a
popcorn.
definition would ruin my argument.
Go ahead, read it. We're waiting.
Okay, so it's the line at which Earth's surface and sky appear to meet.
There you go.
It
Now,
says
Okay.
here.
now technically, okay, on a geometric, calculation of it, if the Earth is a 25,000 circumference, ball, right? That means at the observer's height, how far you can see until it starts to dip down away from that observer should be 3.77 miles, meaning now you're looking over a hill. Imagine you on a hill and you put a person on top of that hill. That means he's still in your view. Now that person starts walking down the hill, or in your case, over that ball. That person's going to start disappearing bottom up. Now, once he gets onto the other side of the hill, you can no longer see him because there's a physical obstruction and you can no longer see him. Now, no matter how the refraction is for that day, you can never bring that dude up back into your view to see his feet because he is behind a physical obstruction. That is the point here. Because our point is that you can see his feet. What does that mean? He's not on a hill. He's just on a flat plane away from you. And then, because of the conditions of the sky, he can be blocked from the bottom up. But on a clear day or in another environment, you can see his feet. Because of that difference, that lets us know we're not on the ball, bro. Bottom line.
Okay, so extending this to the oil rig, how do you know we're looking at the bottom of it, or the bottom that would collapse
Because you
in
can
the
see
water?
it. Because you can see it.
I don't
The
think
oil
so.
rigs have
I
nothing
think
to
that the oil
do with.
rig in the background actually is more
They,
cut off from the
hold on for a
bottom
sec
than the
here.
one
The
in the
oil
front.
rigs have nothing to do with the picture other than the fact that they give a known distance from the shore. That's the only purpose of the
Known
oil
to
rig.
you.
Have a
I
look
don't
at the
have these verified
horizon.
distances in hand. You're just asserting them with a meme. Like, how am I supposed to like work with this?
Said,
Well,
I can post a video for you if you like.
I
yeah.
mean, a video won't really confirm that their measurements are accurate.
No. Okay. Do yourself a favor, okay? Over here in Cal, are you on the West Coast?
Measurements
Yeah,
came
I'm on
from
the West
Google Earth.
Coast.
Okay. So Platform Habitat, it is on the West Coast. You can literally go out to the beach and see it yourself, and then you can go on Google Earth and you can look at how far Habitat is from the shoreline, and it's going to tell you it's 9.41 or something like that miles away. And then that's not even what we're even talking about here. We're talking about the fact that you can see the horizon behind that platform. But
I'm contesting
technically,
that.
that horizon on a ball should be 3 miles away from you, not more than 10 miles away from you. If you
Well,
can't
that would
grasp
be
that,
for a 6-foot observer.
right,
If it was
right.
actually like at
Yeah,
about 1 foot,
you're right. Which should only
the
be like,
horizon should be
yeah, it's only show. It
1.225
should,
miles.
yeah, exactly. It should be like
Yeah.
1.3 miles away or 1.22 miles. Yeah, you're right. Mathematically, it should be only 1.2 miles away. Should be the horizon, and everything behind that horizon should be hidden because you think that we're on a ball. But the fact that we can see something up to 10 miles away, almost, that negates the ball, hands down. That's it. Enough said.
I have
That's
my
what
doubts still. I can't
I.
tell if this is not a video artifact or not, because the video can have compression
Yeah.
issues and a bunch of other things that may
Okay.
make it look
The
like it's
point
and
is
isn't.
that we can provide you with all the information if you so wish, right? And it's verifiable. You could go to
Well,
that
it's not
place yourself
repeatable
if you
though.
so wished.
No, it is
And
repeatable.
also,
No, I've seen
this
other
can be
examples where
repeated.
that's not the case.
This can be
Look,
repeated.
I'm going to show you right
Can be
now.
repeated at multiple locations, not
I just
just this
posted
one
it
place.
again. This observation was just repeated within the last week or two, and this is a fresh photo from a new video. So it has been repeated within the last 2 weeks.
Hey, I'll
There
tell
you
you
go.
what. I'll tell you what.
To
Multiple
me, it looks like the
locations.
horizon's in front of it.
Hey, do you want to see a photo better than that? I have a
No, to
Yeah.
photo.
me, it actually looks like the horizon's in front of it.
Hey,
All the
check it out.
blue stuff
So
in the background just seems
Hey,
like video artifacts and blur and haze.
do you want to see a better photo? I have a better photo than the Black Swan. You want to see it?
Yeah,
You want to
sure,
see
give
it?
me one.
All right, check this photo out. Those lights in the distance they're 30 miles away, bro. 30, not 10 miles. Those are 30 miles away. Click on it and zoom in. Zoom into the lights. Okay.
Where was this taken?
I actually have that. Give me a second. It was off the coast. Let me look for it. I know I have it saved somewhere. Those lights though are 30 miles away from the shore.
You're
Now,
stealing Vlad stuff now? Come on, man.
what
I
was
mean, they
that?
look pretty far, but I don't know how far away we are.
They are 30 miles, bro. It's across. It's not on the West Coast. This was taken over. I think around Michigan. No, wait, is it Michigan? It's over there in the Great Lakes over there on that side.
Ontario.
Yeah, there. Yeah, I think it's Ontario. Yeah, I think you're right about that. It's Ontario.
From some point in
You guys
Canada
agree with
to
going
some
black?
point in New
Yes
York.
or no?
Yeah.
Miles.
But the
Yeah?
fact but the fact here though the fact here is it's better than the Black Swan. The reason why is because the Black Swan only shows you about 9.41 miles away. This shows you 30 miles away, and you're seeing these things. Technically, he should only be seeing, I think, 5 point something miles away because of
Oh,
the height.
fucking nigga.
What was that?
Okay.
I think this photo. I think it should be like 4 or 5 miles away. It should be the horizon. But you're seeing something 30 miles away, bro. That is better than the fucking black swan because you're now seeing 3 times farther away. This destroys the globe model, bro. You shouldn't be able to see that. That's the point.
Globers have done their own and presented their own examples of it, but without actually saying that it is an example of what we're saying. But they
Right.
have presented observations where this is occurring, where where there's water or a horizon beyond what they're claiming should be the physical obstruction, the horizon, right? Nat Geo did it in a documentary where they did. I can't remember the name of the documentary. They did. They were doing various tests with flat earthers over. I think it was a lake somewhere, and they sent out a little boat with a flag on it, and it had several stripes on it, and at the bottom was a red stripe, and at about 1.2. A little past 1.225 miles, right, and observing from about 1 foot above the surface of the water, they claimed that the red stripe on the bottom of the flag was being obstructed by the curvature of the Earth. The thing was, in the images they show from their observation, you can see water beyond that distance. So, therefore, debunking their own claim, because that's where if it's being blocked by Earth curvature, that's where it should be. That's where your horizon line should be, right? If you're on a globe of said dimensions, should be nothing else observable. No more Earth's surface observable beyond that point. No more water. That's where your cutoff line should be. Your horizon.
Yeah, I'm still trying to pinpoint exactly on the map the photo you showed me was taken.
Hey,
Like,
just real quick. Who muted Sin Cleanser? Can you unmute him, please? Mods, just real quick. Can you bring Sin back
Even
in?
Bill Nye. Bill Nye showed a
right
video in one
now
of
it's
his
like-
so-called flat Earth debunking videos. Right at the end, he shows a boat, a speedboat, dipping up and down in the water, right, as if
he
and
left.
you
Never
can't
mind,
see
he
the
left.
bottom of it, as if he's claiming, see, you can't see the bottom of that speedboat. Right? Beyond the speedboat is the fucking horizon. Bunking his own claims.
Oh, that's a
There's a
pretty good diagram,
live
Chris.
rocket launch going on right now, guys, by the way.
Oh wow, that's a really good diagram, Chris.
Hey.
Oh my goodness, this is so good. Okay, so basically the diagram shows if the target's height is around 600 feet, you should be able to see it from 30 miles away over the horizon. But since we don't know exactly where the photo was taken, I'm not even sure if I'm going to be that charitable to use the numbers you gave me.
Well, you can make your own observations if you want.
The objects would only have to be 600 feet to be seen over the horizon.
Hey, hold on. So somebody was asking me for those coordinates. It's the west side of Toronto, which is the address is 1000 Lake Shore Boulevard West. Whoever was asking me about that photo I posted, if you want to look it up on Google Earth, whatever, the coordinates or the where that position was taken, Google 1000 Lake Shore Boulevard West, and that's it, the west side of Toronto, and that's where you're seeing 30 miles away from that shoreline. Clearly debunking the globe. Like, I don't even know why we start arguing with it, bro. I don't know why we're arguing with the Globers in 2024. We should be more focused on just spreading the truth to people that are actually genuinely looking for the truth, not trying to still, debunk that it's a globe. They're holding on tightly. No, it's a globe. Please stop trying
But
to
what's
destroy
the end
us.
game? Let's say you convert people. What do you get out of it?
Well, spreading the truth. That's
yeah,
what it's
but what
about,
does
bro.
the truth get you?
It gets us to a point where at least we know our reality.
You're breaking
That's
up.
the point.
Can you say that again?
It gets us to where at least we know our reality, and we can start from there.
Right. Okay. So You didn't
Wait,
answer
wait.
my
Take a
question
look
though.
at the
Wait,
photo
hold
on
on,
the
hold on.
right.
Let me ask a question. So if let's say you convert a room, there's 100 Globers, and you convert them to flat Earth, what about their life changes?
At
Yeah,
least
that's
you know that.
fascinating. Do what you like with the information. Who cares? Like,
It's
let's
just
move
an
on
honest
back to the
question.
point.
Calm down, Australia.
At
Okay, so
least,
So,
at least you
yeah,
know
totally,
you've been.
Terrence. Go ahead.
At least
okay,
you know you've been. At least you know you've been lied to, and now you can start changing your view on everything that you're being told. So maybe next time when they tell you wear a mask because the pandemic's happening, you'll be able to be like,
You
dude,
don't go there, please.
you're fucking lying to
Apocryphon.
us.
The
Don't
way I'm
go
gonna
there.
say, can I say it? Okay. The way it changes is that when you recognize these patterns and you recognize these lies, when you find out all of these things that we've been lied to about, it makes a huge difference, and it helps you to be able to discern these things and see these things coming
What are
in
these
the
things? I
future.
mean, so far it's just platitudes.
What do you mean platitudes?
Well, I mean, so far I've heard 3 people say the exact same thing 3 different ways, and that is now you can see the truth. Well, what is the truth? Like, what do I gain? What about my life changes if I suddenly go, oh, you're
Do
right, it
what
is
you
flat?
want with it.
Whoa,
I
settle
don't give
down,
a shit.
Australia. I'm turning you down
Totally,
to 0.
Terrence.
the
Go
best way
I'm turning
ahead.
you down to 0.
What was your
okay, so
question?
take a look
Totally,
at the
Terrence.
photo on the right. Is this the location you guys were showing me? Is this what they were shooting? Because I can't tell exactly what you guys were what location. You told me like the Toronto shoreline. I'm looking at a photo right now, which I think is the spot you were showing me. It doesn't seem to be. I'm just asking if this is the right one, so I can continue with my argument.
I'm not sure. You'd have to ask Apocryphon about the details for that particular observation.
No,
Okay.
I gave you the coordinates, and they're looking across to the other side where the lights are. The position of it, I don't know how you're gonna position it. There's a little cove right there. As a matter of fact, I've done it before. I Google Earth it. You actually have to like kind of get closer to the shore because that's like an address. But you know how Google Maps is, like it puts you like off. Like you have to go like onto the shoreline of that position, and then in Google Maps you can like look at it, like you position it in the and when you drop the person on the position, then you'll be able to see like straight across, and you have to, and the angle of it you can tell by there's like a cove of rocks that and you're gonna see if you match up the picture to the Google Earth, you'll